Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm doing something very exciting, and it is my very first ever Louis Vuitton unboxing video. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the unboxing of this beauty. So, taking this off, probably should place it better, but here it is. Dun, 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 dun. Here it is. This is my new bag. This is the On The Go GM size. So this is what it looks like with the reverse monogram print. I'm very excited about this, and I do have a story to go along with it. First and foremost, I've been looking at this bag and eyeing it for a bit now. Amongst other things, I've been looking at a bunch of bags, and it just so happens that all the bags that I like are the very popular ones, and they're all out of stock. At least you can't purchase them online, or it doesn't tell you the availability. It says call for availability, and I have not been going into Louis Vuitton stores in my free time, so I've just been like, whatever. If it's out of stock, it's out of stock, not meant to be. I don't need to buy anything right now. But I went into the Louis Vuitton store because it is my 10th anniversary coming up, and I wanted to get something for my boyfriend. So I did get him something. That is already done, right? So I got him something, and I was like, okay, yeah, while she's boxing it up, I'm going to go ahead and look around the store. And as I'm looking around the store, this woman is trying on this bag, and I was like, wow, I didn't think I would ever see this in store since it's so like high demand. And she ends up not picking this bag and choosing another bag, and she's like, yeah, try it on. And I was like, okay. So I tried it on. Needless to say, I liked it, and I'm going on vacation next week, so this is a perfect excuse to get a bag, I guess. I usually use my Neverfull when I travel, but this is going to pretty much be a replacement for my travel bag, and I love the structure of it. It is very boxy and square and a little bit more structured, or a lot more structured than the Neverfull. I kind of went back and forth between, do I need this, do I not? But I really think it's a very unique bag, but it's also very classic. The reverse monogram is just something you cannot resist. And I love the fact that if you're holding it one way, it looks like one bag, but if you're holding it the other way, it looks like a completely different bag. You have it on one side like this. It looks like this is just what it looks like. But you do it on this side, and this is just what it looks like. So it kind of looks like two different bags at one time. This is what the bottom of the bag looks like. It matches up perfectly, and it looks so beautiful. But getting into the bag, like I said, this is the On The Go GM. And by the grace of God, I don't know how, but they also had the On The Go MM while I was there. And I got to hold them and compare them, even though the On The Go MM was on hold for another customer. I almost decided to get the MM. She said she would be able to order it for me, but when she went to look into it, it said it was out of stock and unavailable at their warehouse. She had said she had checked that same morning, and it said it was in stock. So that's how fast these bags are going. I was going back and forth between them, like I was saying, and the MM fits my body really well because I am very small. I'm only 5 feet, but this is really good for travel, which is what I said I was using it for, so I was convinced otherwise. And the price difference between the GM and the MM is, I think, $80. So for the GM, it is $24.80 before tax, and then for the MM, it is $23.40. So there's really not that much of a difference at all as far as price goes. So that wasn't a factor in deciding which size to get for me, because I feel like you're already spending that amount of money, and if it was maybe a $200 or $300 difference, it probably would have persuaded me more to get the smaller size. But overall, I really do like this size. I think it'll be perfect to throw everything in, and my makeup bag, my laptop. That's a big thing. I really wanted to make sure it fit my laptop, and I've seen other reviews on the and it shows that a 13-inch MacBook Pro fits, but does not fit very comfortably in there, and I didn't want to stretch it out or ruin its style, how it is. I don't know. So another thing about this bag is that it does have longer straps on the inside, and these do not come off. These are just, you just tuck them into the bag, and that's how it goes. So these straps still hang on, and they are 2 different shades, just like the whole bag, which is very awesome, and it looks so cute. When I was trying this on in the store versus the I did notice that the strap drop is a lot shorter in the so when I am standing, this is where it hits me. The I want to say was about up here, so a little bit more underneath the armpit, where this gives you a lot more room. And when you are going to the airport or wherever you're using this bag for, I think these longer straps will come in handy. And I do have my Neverfull to compare the sizes. This is the Neverfull and then this is the GM. So as you can see, the sizing is pretty similar. See, there's not too much difference as far as sizes, but the strap has a lot of difference. But the straps are a lot longer on the GM, and so that will make quite a bit of difference, as well as the width on here. And this does currently have a liner in here, so it is pretty much standing up on its own. But if you guys know anything about the Neverfulls, they are very, very flimsy, so unless you have it stuffed full, it kind of doesn't hold its shape, which is why I really like that this empty holds its shape really well. As far as the interior of the bag, it is red, the red fabric. In the inside, there is the little Louis Vuitton plaque, and it just says Louis Vuitton Paris in there. It does have a pocket right here, put stuff in, and then 2 little pockets right there. And it's just pretty deep in here, so I'm excited. It does have a little clasp, so you can keep it nice and closed. I love the detailing on this bag. I think it is so beautiful and really thought out. As you can see, they did the regular monogram and then the reverse monogram, which is new for Louis Vuitton. But I like that they paid attention to detail, and they actually flip-flopped it for the handles. So as you can see, it's the regular monogram here and then the reverse on this side. And then as well as the corners of the bag are also reversed. So I thought that was a very good detail and very unique. So I think this is something I'm going to have for a really long time. It is an investment piece, I would say. But I think I've used my Neverfull to its full extent over the last 6 years that I've had it. I got the Neverfull when I was 18 for my 18th birthday, and it's been on so many trips, and it's lasted pretty well. There is some wear and tear on it, but that is just to be expected with that bag. Like I was saying, I had told the saleswoman that I was planning to take this on vacation, and she said, oh, it's going to be the perfect beach bag, and it is waterproof and everything, so that is something to keep in mind. I don't know if it says that it's waterproof or she just told me it was waterproof, but that came from the sales lady at Louis Vuitton herself, and she said to make sure to clean it with a leather cleaner, and that is something, I don't know, no one has told me before. I don't know if I'm just slow or what, but she was like, yeah, to keep this leather in good condition and so it doesn't dry out, to seal it or clean it with the leather cleaner. And she said that there are plenty on Amazon that are pretty inexpensive, and she also offered to clean it for me, which was really nice. I'm very excited about this bag. I'm very excited to take it on vacation with me and see how it holds up. So if you guys want a full in-depth review after I've actually worn it and put it to the test and taken it to the beach and everything, definitely let me know and I will be sure to follow up with that. If you are interested in seeing how I style this bag while on vacation, don't forget to give me a follow on Instagram at btwtahtee. It will be linked down in my description box. And don't forget to subscribe and like this video if you found it helpful, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!